Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Special attention, be patient for at least 20 seconds of this video clip, and you will surely find what you are looking for. Alexandru is my name, and in this video clip we will discuss about ***. Dinosaurs are a diverse group of reptiles of the clade Dinosauria. They first appeared in the Triassic period, 243-233.23 million years ago. Although the exact origin and timing of dinosaur evolution is the subject of active research, they became the dominant terrestrial vertebrates after the Triassic-Jurassic extinction 201 million years ago. Their dominance continued into the Jurassic and Cretaceous. Reverse genetic engineering and the fossil record demonstrate that birds are modern feathered dinosaurs that evolved from early theropods during the late Jurassic. As such, birds represent the only lineage of dinosaurs to survive the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction 66 million years ago. Thus, dinosaurs can be divided into avian or bird dinosaurs and non-avian dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are a taxonomically, morphologically and ecologically diverse group of animals. Birds, with more than 10,000 living species, are the most diverse group of vertebrates apart from perciform fishes. Using fossil evidence, paleontologists have identified more than 500 distinct genera and more than 1,000 different species of non-avian dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are represented on all continents by both extant species, birds, and fossil remains. In the first half of the 20th century, before birds were recognized as dinosaurs, most of the scientific community believed that dinosaurs were slow and cold-blooded. Most research since the 1970s, however, has indicated that all dinosaurs were active animals with high metabolisms and numerous adaptations for social interaction. Some were herbivores, others carnivores. Evidence suggests that egg-laying and nest-building are additional traits shared by all dinosaurs, avian and non-avian. While dinosaurs were ancestrally bipedal, many extinct groups included quadrupedal species, and some were able to move from one position to another. Bony structures such as horns or ridges are common to all groups of dinosaurs, and some extinct groups develop skeletal modifications such as bony armor and spines. While the line of modern dinosaurs, those that manage to survive, birds, are generally small due to the constraints of flight, many prehistoric dinosaurs, non-avian and avian, had large bodies. The largest sauropod dinosaurs, they are estimated to have reached lengths of 39.7 meters and heights of 18 meters, making them the largest land animals of all time. However, the idea that non-avian dinosaurs were all gigantic is a misconception, based on the idea that large bones are more likely to last until fossilized. Many dinosaurs were quite small. Zyxianicus, for example, was about 50 centimeters long. Since the first dinosaur fossils were discovered in the early 19th century, fossil dinosaur skeletons have been mounted and have been major attractions in museums around the world, and dinosaurs have become an enduring part of world culture. The large size of some groups of dinosaurs, as well as their seemingly monstrous and fantastical nature, ensured that dinosaurs appeared regularly in best-selling books and films, such as Jurassic Park. Persistent public enthusiasm for the animals has led to significant funding for dinosaur science, and new discoveries are regularly covered by the media. Etymology. The taxon Dinosauria was introduced and defined by the British paleontologist Richard Owen in 1842 to refer to the distinct tribe, or suborder of saurian reptiles. The term derives from two Greek roots delta epsilon iota nu dinos, meaning according to Owen, terrifying of sea, and sigma alpha rho omicron sauros, meaning reptile or lizard. Owen chose this linguistic combination in reference to the impressive proportions of these animals, as well as their formidable arsenal of teeth and claws. Other prehistoric animals, including pterosaurs, mosasaurs, ichthyosaurs, plesiosaurs, and dimetrodon, often commonly thought of as dinosaurs, are not taxonomically classified as dinosaurs. Pterosaurs are distantly related to dinosaurs, being members of the clade Ornithodira. The other groups mentioned are, like the dinosaurs and pterosaurs, members of the Sauropsida, the clade of reptiles and birds, with the exception of Dimetrodon, which is a synapsid. Definition: Triceratops skeleton, Los Angeles Museum of Natural History. Within phylogenetic nomenclature, dinosaurs are usually defined as the group consisting of the most recent common ancestor, Rizea, of Triceratops and birds and all its descendants. It has also been suggested that Dinosauria be defined with respect to the Rizea of Megalosaurus and Iguanodon, as these were two of the three genera cited by Richard Owen when he named Dinosauria. Both definitions result in the same sets of animals being defined, i.e. as dinosaurs. Dinosauria equals Ornithischia plus Saurischia, including Ankylosaurs, herbivorous quadrupeds with armor; Stegosauria, herbivorous quadrupeds with bony plates; Ceratopsians, herbivorous quadrupeds with horns; Ornithopods, bipedal or quadrupedal herbivores including duckbills. Theropods, bipedal carnivores and birds. And sauropodomorphs, large quadrupedal herbivores with long necks and tails. Birds are now recognized as the only surviving lineage of theropod dinosaurs. In traditional taxonomy, birds were considered a separate class that had evolved from dinosaurs, a distinct superorder. However, most contemporary paleontologists interested in dinosaurs reject the traditional style of classification in favor of phylogenetic taxonomy. By this approach, for a group to be natural, all descendants of group members must also be included in the group. Thus, birds are considered to be dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are therefore not extinct. Birds are classified as belonging to the subgroup Maniraptora, which are coelurosaurs, which are theropods, which are saurischians, which are dinosaurs. In 2017, research by Matthew Barron, David B. Norman and Paul M. Barrett suggested a radical revision of dinosaurian systematics. The phylogenetic analysis by Barron et al. Considered Ornithischia to be closer to Theropoda than Sauropodomorpha. Contrary to the traditional union of theropods with sauropodomorphs, they defined the clade Ornithocoelida as referring to the group containing Ornithischia and Theropoda. Dinosauria itself was redefined as the last common ancestor of Triceratops horridus, Passer domesticus, Diplodocus carnegie and all its descendants to ensure that sauropods and relatives remained included as dinosaurs. Evolutionary history. Main article, Evolution of the Dinosaurs. Origins and Early Evolution. Eoraptor, one of the oldest known dinosaurs, beginning in the mid-Thawatian, about 20 million years after the Permian-Triassic extinction that wiped out about 95% of all life on Earth. The dinosaurs broke away from their archosaur ancestor. Radiometric dating of the rock formation containing fossils of the early dinosaur, genus Eoraptor at 231.4 million years old establishes its presence in the fossil record at that time. Paleontologists believe that Eoraptor resembles the common ancestor of all dinosaurs. If true, its features suggest that the first dinosaurs were small bipedal predators. The discovery of primitive ornithodiurns such as Marasuchus and Lagerpetten in the Argentinian Middle Triassic strata supports this view. Analysis of recovered fossils suggests that these animals were indeed small bipedal predators. Dinosaurs may have appeared as early as 243 million years ago, as evidenced by the remains of the genus Niosasaurus from that time, although the known fossils of these animals are too fragmentary to tell whether they are dinosaurs or close relatives of dinosaurs. Recent Strigosaurus discovered in the Santa Maria Formation was determined to be 233.23 million years old, making it older in geological time than Eoraptor. When dinosaurs appeared, they were not the dominant land animals. Terrestrial habitats were occupied by various types of archosauromorphs and therapsids, such as cynodonts and rhynchosaurs. Their main competitors were pseudasuchia, such as aetosaurs, ornithosaurs, and rauisuchians, which were more successful than dinosaurs. Most of these other animals disappeared in the Triassic in one or two mass extinctions. In the first, about 215 million years ago, a variety of archosauromorphs, including proterosaurs, went extinct. The Triassic-Jurassic extinction followed, about 200 million years ago, when most other groups of early archosaurs, such as aetosaurs, ornithosuchids, phytosaurs, and rauisuchians, disappeared. Rhynchosaurs and dicynodonts survived, at least in some areas, until at least the late Norian or early Rhaetian, and the exact date of their extinction is uncertain. These losses left room for a fauna of crocodilomorphs, dinosaurs, mammals, trosaurs and turtles. The first few lineages of early dinosaurs diversified in the Carnian and Norian stages of the Triassic, possibly by occupying the niches of extinct groups. Also notably, there was an increased extinction rate during the major Carnian climate change. Evolution and paleobiography. The evolution of dinosaurs after the Triassic was influenced by changes in vegetation and the position of the continents. In the late Triassic and early Jurassic, the continents were connected in a single supercontinent called Pangaea, and there was a common worldwide dinosaur fauna composed mostly of carnivorous coelophysoids and early herbivores Sauropodomorpha. Gymnosperm plants, especially conifers, spread during the late Triassic as a potential food source. Early sauropodomorphs lacked sophisticated food processing mechanisms in their mouths, and therefore must have used other means to break down food further along the digestive tract. The overall homogeneity of the dinosaur fauna continued into the Middle and Late Jurassic. Among the dominant carnivores were Ceratosauria, Spinosauroidea, and Carnosauria, while among herbivores, Stegosauria and large sauropods. The dinosaurs of China show some differences, with the specialized synraptorid theropods and the unusual, long-necked sauropod Mamenchisaurus. Ankylosaurs and ornithopods became more widespread, but prosauropods disappeared. Conifers and other plant groups such as ferns and horsetails were the dominant planks. Unlike early prosauropods and sauropods, ornithischians developed mechanisms to allow food processing in the mouth, including cheek-like organs to hold food in the mouth, and jaw movements to eat food. Another notable evolutionary event of the Jurassic was the appearance of true birds, descended from the Coelurosauria. Skeleton of Mara such as Lilloensis, an ornithodiraen dinosaur. During the early Cretaceous, the continuous breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea took place, making the dinosaur fauna of the different continents increasingly differentiated. Ankylosaurs, iguanodonts, and brachiosaurids spread throughout Europe, North America, and North Africa. Theropods such as the large spinosaurids and carcharodontosaurids appeared in Africa, and in South America sauropod groups such as the Rebachosaurid and Titanosauria gained prominence. In Asia, Meniraptoran coelurosaurs such as Dromaeosaurids, Troodontids, and Oviraptorosaurs became common theropods, and ankylosaurids and early ceratopsians such as Psittacosaurus became important herbivores. Meanwhile, Australia was home to a fauna of ankylosaurians, Hypsiloponians and iguanodonts. Stegosaurians seem to have gone extinct sometime in the late early Cretaceous or early late Cretaceous. A major change in the early Cretaceous, amplified in the late Cretaceous, was the appearance of flowering plants. At the same time, several groups of dinosaur herbivores developed more sophisticated methods of orally processing food. Early forms of Herrerasaurus, large, Eoraptor, small, and Plotosaurus skull. In the late Cretaceous there were three dinosaur faunas. In North America and Northern Asia, the main theropods were tyrannosaurids, and various types of smaller Meniraptoran theropods, with the herbivores hadrosaurids, ceratopsians, ankylosaurs, and pachycephalosaurs predominating. In the southern continents, which had made up the now breakaway supercontinent Gondwana, abelisaurs were the most widespread theropods, and titanosaurs were the dominant herbivores. Europe was dominated by dromaeosaurids, iguanodont rhabdodonts, ankylosaurs, nodosaurids, and titanosaurs. Flowering plants became widespread, and the first grasses appeared by the end of the Cretaceous. The Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event, which occurred about 66 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous period, wiped out all groups of dinosaurs, except the neornithine birds. Other diapsid groups such as crocodilians, sebcosuchians, turtles, lizards, snakes, sphenodontians, and choristodorans also survived. The surviving lineages of neornithine birds, including the ancestors of modern ratites, ducks and chickens, and a variety of waterfowl, diversified rapidly in the early Paleogene, filling the ecological niches left vacant by the extinction of the dinosaur groups. Mammals are often said to have competed with neornithines to dominate most terrestrial niches, but many of these groups coexisted with rich mammal faunas for most of the Cenozoic. If you got here to the end of the video I presented on my YouTube channel, at Alexandru, thank you for watching the video. I hope it was useful, and I hope it helped you in some way. If you liked this video clip I would be happy if you like a share and subscribe to this channel. Only good regards, Alexandru YouTube channel creator.